Wondering how I got here, lost in a whirlwind of dreams, searching the clouds for answers in abstract streams. What lies ahead? A mystery cloaked in night, facing the unknown dawn, holding on to hold tight, turning in circles like how life flows, spinning through the highs, spiraling to the lows, caught in the cycles where time gently bends, life stands in motion with uncertain winds.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Gears Cup Series. Dolly's Music City 200 here at Nashville Superspeedway. About ready and set to get underway here in about 5 minutes. Again, I'm Tom Torrey, a.k.a. The Horseboat. Alongside me, Trenoir, a.k.a. Andrew B-Sag in the booth. But first, we're going to rock out a little bit more as we're high above the meandyourmom.com blimp cam, getting ready to go. Be right back. high above in the meandyourmom.com blimp cam. A little overcast here for Nashville, but a lot to talk about coming up in 5 minutes here on Casa de la Horseboat. All right, bringing us back in a little early again. I am Tom Torrey, a.k.a. The Horseboat. You can hear him this time. It is Andrew B-Sag, a.k.a. Trenoir. Tren, say hello to everyone because I screwed you over last time.
That is A-okay, Tom. What is up, party people? We are here to have a good time here in Nashville with the Gears Cup Series. Ready to see these boys put on a show.
Again, 5 minutes before we go green flag racing. Let's take you inside the booth. New look booth. You got Andy B-Sag, myself, Tom Torrey, the Horseboat, hanging out with y'all, looking high above in the meandyourmom.com blimp cam. Again, great night for racing. Monday night, your home destination right here on Casa de la Horseboat. Again, last week, go ahead. It is going to get hot, and it's going to get heavy. Again, we in the booth salute you down there on the track. And let's show you the points, because everybody wants to know about the points. The points.
Matter? We know who's in first.
Well, I mean, Colby Hogan right now is in first place with a 32-point lead over Skylar Comstock. Kyle Munson in third, Mike DeWalt in fourth, Van Drugman in fifth, Joe Stafford sixth, Brandon Meyer seventh, Gary Owen eighth, Aiden Donahue, and the biggest mover up in the standings this week, 25 positions from where he was, up in ninth, and rounding out your top 10, Blake Schneider. Again, take a look at your top 20. Biggest loser this week is the 7 of Mike Hasty, or 7 spots back is Mike Hasty. And again, tied for that last spot back there, Joseph Enbright and Robert Rossello. But those guys up top, Colby Hogan, Skylar Comstock, Kyle Munson, Mike DeWalt, Van Drugman, those guys having a wonderful year so far, finishing up near the front. And the back half of that top 5, I mean, Aiden Donahue has really come on strong the last couple of races, Trenoir.
It's been a heck of a thing to see some of these guys that were, a little lower in the standings jump. And, it must be a testament to getting some extra laps out on the track. Maybe they're just feeling more comfortable driving, in the series this year. What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, Aiden Donahue getting win number 1, I think, was a proverbial monkey off his back, getting that out of the way. That kid has he's got speed all over the track. You can't put anything past him, especially here tonight, as he is top dog in the practice lobby. So, again, here tonight, another new addition. I did not put it out there just yet, but I'm going to put it out there in the chat here tonight. We have power rankings. Matt Albert has created power rankings for the Cup Series to give you the top 12 and the who's who every week, hopefully. Hopefully y'all will take a look at that. I'll get that uploaded in a little while because my dumb ass forgot all about it. Bringing you back into the booth. Again, just a couple minutes away. Overcast, cloudy skies here on the meandyourmom.com blimp cam, giving you a nice view of everything. And Andy, I don't know if you've raced here before, but Nashville is going to get buck wild. Again, you have 150 laps here tonight. No stages, no stage breaks, no fast repairs, 5 tire sets, a max fuel capacity of 70%. Again, on a full tank of gas, you're going to get about 50 laps out of that. So you may want to keep that in mind. Yeah, so with that, and I'll bring us back into the points here and then clip over to the schedule.
I didn't mean to cause a break in
good.
your action here.
No, I'm trying to do too much right now.
I guess we're both on the do too much stuff.
Yeah, that is definitely the case. But for the cars, and how it's set up. Hold on, God, dang it. Again, things aren't working. Please repeat your question for me. What do you got?
I was wondering how the weather dynamics are chosen, I guess, by the game, or is that
yeah. I lost it. Okay, so when the lobby is initially created, is so to create fairness and transparency throughout the league. We actually don't know that until practice opens up, and then you kind of get an idea of what it is. We try to set it to the day of the race here. And I don't know if it makes a big difference, but you can definitely tell on some tracks.
Okay.
Looking at the schedule now, Nashville again this week. We round out next week, 3:31 at Bristol Motor Speedway. Again, that is going to be a banger for the Old Smoky Moonshine 250. And then getting right into April at Sonoma, a road course, Kansas, Phoenix, and then starting Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo at Phoenix, at Michigan? Okay.
Michigan. Cloudy, overcast skies as we are heading into qualifying for Dolly's Music City 200.
Let's do it.
All right, let's see if we can get somebody right away here. Got to reach
Am I
out and
muted?
touch someone. You are not muted. Let's see. So we have more than 40 nights, so some people will be going home. Jack Stanley in the 95hendrickcars.com taking his first laps here tonight. And here we go. Again, cloudy skies here. Very overcast. It is, it is Nashville in March. So I don't know if that makes a huge difference. Maybe it does. Maybe just think about it as you're watching Cheech and Chong's Up in Smoke. I don't know. You can do your own comparisons, what you want to do with that. But we are going around lap 1 with Jack Stanley. 95 Chevrolet Camaro. Usually he's got the cars thing going on. Not doing that tonight.
Yeah,
Factor
see, I
Mike
know there's
on the recorder.
a lot of people, having a lot of issues with the trading paints tonight, I guess. So
Yeah.
I am one of those, and I just see a white number 5.
It's amazing.
Or no,
95 first lap around. Looks like he is going to get a 30.01. But dropping fat. Joe Stafford with 29.36 gives you kind of a variance. Yeah, Jack Stanley 15th and dropping heavily.
Jack Stanley. All right.
Jack Stanley around turn 4.
Yeah, I see him with a cars thing going on.
I see Henry
I know.
Flores. That is going to be good enough here. Looks
Weird.
like for 31st, but he's dropping. He's going to be on that bubble. Get another person we haven't seen yet. Ryan Robertson in the 7 Hoosier Ford Mustang going around lap number 2. 29.66. He looks like he's going to be safe. Looks like 27 so far, but quickly dropping. William Hitzman out of the show here tonight. Let's ride along with Mike DeWalt in that DeWalt Mike's Hard Lemonade 20 Toyota Camry. When keeping it real goes wrong, he loves a good set of crab legs.
Go Team Crunchy Punch. Let's go Storm Motorsports. Go Christian Taylor.
there
Taylor,
we go.
wife's here supporting you.
Love
As
it.
you started saying earlier, Factor Mike, thank you for being our weatherman. It should clear up as we get into the night, which it's pretty hot, if you ask me.
It's pretty hot. Base Puppy wants a loose and loud. You better stop.
Already?
Already. He's like, fuck these guys. I don't want
we're,
to hear
we're,
them.
in we're in qualifying.
We're in qualifying. Come on, man.
Someone told me something special might happen tonight, Tom.
That's what I heard. Mike DeWalt, 31st, 29.64. Those who haven't made the show, let's see. Looks
Face
like it's
puppy.
going to be Chris Bishop, Blake Schneider, Ryan Sizemore, Joseph Enright, Austin Dowdy, Devin Lowry, Kyle Munson, Jack Stanley, William Hitzman, and Tyler Steiner with a handful left to go. Mike DeWalt, lap number 2, 29.45. Good enough for 11th. So a good rebound for him. Connor Rowe starting 12th. But Aiden, Showtime Donahue is what he calls himself, getting the pole.
Showtime. Okay.
All right. Let's bring up some tunes while we're waiting for things to move forward. SDK kind of chugging along rather sloppily here tonight, but we're going to keep it going. That was a spooky-ass qualifying session. I can agree with that. But again, it is good to go. Again, I'll bring this up for y'all to see. Aiden Donahue, Eric Sable, Van Drugman, Joe Stafford, Gary Owen, Colby Hogan, Scott Skylar Comstock, Brad Gutierrez, Alex Tilley, and Nathan Fuller, your top 10 for qualifying here tonight. Those going home in the race of shame: Floyd Stewart, Ryan Sizemore, Chris Bishop, Blake Schneider, Andrew Allen, Joseph Enright, Austin Dowdy, Kyle Munson, William Hitzman, Tyler Steiner, Jason Harrison, Keaton Salyers, and Jesse Graham the fourth. Again, race of shame. We're not going to shame anybody, but it is the race of shame. See if we can get a better view than the clouds in the sky. These guys are going to grid. And I think we bring it back in. At least one time. Let's reach out and touch someone. Talk to someone. See who we can find. Let's see if we can find our pole sitter. Where is this kid? Good Lord. There's so many people across all these voice chats. Can't find him. That's a bummer. See if we can find Eric Sable. Eric Sable.
How many make it in?
40.
Okay.
All right, let's talk to somebody. I don't know who the hell we're going to talk to, but we're going to talk to
Bring him on.
Music's amazing. I love it. Let's talk to Kyle, because he didn't make it. I don't think he wants to talk to us. We're going to talk to him anyway. Kyle Munson, do you have a copy?
What do you want?
What do you want? What I want, Kyle, looks like you are running in the race of shame.
I'm not running anything.
Well, you're not running on anything, but Kyle, tough going here tonight. Is Nashville that tough, or are these guys just that good?
No, I just completely missed it on lap 1 and 2, and the car didn't want to turn for me, so it only takes one corner to miss the field. So it's unfortunate, but that's what happened.
That is unfortunate. Kyle, I feel for you, brother. I hope you have a better night than what you're having so far. Thanks for talking to us.
Thanks.
Again, Kyle Munson giving us a piece of his mind and a little bit of his time. I feel bad bringing him in here, but he was
Appreciate him telling us what happened. Like,
yeah, he just toughed
it
it
happens
out.
to the best of us.
Yeah, but we're gonna watch the race of shame. Holy shit! Here, we're gonna watch this. Oh, we got 10 cars out here. We're gonna watch this. Race of shame is on. Three laps. Dash for cash. Oh, shit. The Taco Man giving us a follow up to 601. To the inside, 2 laps to go. Ryan Sizemore, your leader again. Race of shame taking place right now.
How does that work, Tom? I know you guys didn't have that when I was previously hanging out in the gears.
So the race of shame typically is just because we have so many people. It works out to where there's so many, and we got to place them all. Typically, it would be by where they qualify, and I think that's how we do it anyways, but we have to run this for some reason. The lobby won't let us move forward without it.
Oh, okay.
Hey, girl. We got Bug Boo in the booth. L-Rob, too. Well, not in the booth, but we probably could. Probably going to meet Bug Boo at some point. We are now Discord friends.
Sweet.
We're trying to get an women's race, I should say. Winner going to be Ryan Sizemore, Race of Shame.
That could be interesting. That could make for an interesting broadcast.
Absolutely. And I told him, I said pro bono, dude. I would run that. I would watch that.
Nice, for
and
sure.
Commentate for free.
I'll comment on that.
Fuck it, why not? You know, especially
We'll
these
tell
guys.
some of these drivers to get their wives out there and let their wives get behind the wheel.
My wife refuses to do it. But again,
What if it was for a good cause or something?
yeah, I mean, for charity, maybe we'll talk. But there you go, race of shame. Ryan Sizemore bringing it home. And now we have a 3-minute warm-up for the guys in the main event. Again, take a moment. Trenoir, go ahead, take a moment. Get something to drink, grab a beverage. Get ready. Because the Gears Cup Series, as always, every week, Monday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern, right here. Twitch.tv/Horseboat. And then tomorrow night, Indianapolis Raceway Park, Tuesday nights on Twitch.tv/BasePuppy. Nate Williams calls everything, all 15 races, all season long. Season 1 Sprocket Series at Twitch.tv/BasePuppy. Again, if you haven't given him a follow, please do so. We're trying to grow his channel, grow his brand, and bring him in to the fold that is the Gears Racing League. Again, he graciously took on this role. Not somebody who normally would. I shouldn't say normally would, but I didn't expect it. Fuck, man. Definitely proud to have him. Thank you, Nate Williams, for taking that on. Again, as I mentioned tonight, yeah, it is amazing. As I mentioned tonight, affiliate anniversary. It is my anniversary. I think this is 3 years now.
Congratulations, Tom.
Thank you. 3 years now. Trying to get to 40 subs here tonight. If we can make it happen, that would be great. Again, Horseboat prize pack to Ethan Wisnowski and L. Rob going out very soon. Again, I've been so damn busy. I haven't gotten around to do it. I haven't forgotten about it. It will get it. I'm going to put it in here now for you guys to look, but give Base Puppy a follow. He is the guy you want to know about when it comes to Sprocket Series stuff. Closing in on 3 minutes to go. Again, no stage breaks. There's nothing like that here tonight. We don't do that here. That's not a thing. But this race is going to be, I would imagine, pretty fantastic. Exciting from flag to flag. Next
So we have our grid, right, Tom? Should we talk a little bit about about tonight's grid, or do we not have the full grid?
We are getting ready to go here as they're getting ready to grid, but I wanted to plug one more time here tonight, next week,
Plug.
March 31st. Race 5 of 25, sponsored by Amon Gerbach, the Old Smoky Moonshine 250 at Bristol Motor Speedway. Same bat time, same bat channel right here at Casa de la Horseboat. Yeah, the screen was gray, L. Rob. I didn't realize I didn't switch it out. That kind of Monday night here.
It's been a day.
It is cloudy. Cloudy. I'm told it's supposed to clear up. But again, I don't know if that's going to happen or not. Again, we're getting ready to do the grid walk. Right here.
Oh, L. Rob followed. Another follower.
Appreciate that. As we are getting set to go.
Chris
Yeah, man,
Fulson.
for real. Somebody turn the lights on. Jeez.
Look how cloudy it is. It's
That's
insane.
going to start clearing up in 5 minutes. God, I hope so.
Chris Fulson, usually the host here, Horseboat, he picks the people, and he'll just, if you're in Discord in your team chat during the race or whatnot, then you have the option to get pulled into the booth.
Yeah, you got to be in one of the voice chats in the Discord to be eligible, or else I'm not going to find your ass. And that is just being real as real can be. Again, waiting for Aiden Donahue, our pole sitter, to show the hell up so I can do the grid walk. You're killing me right now. Get 150 laps here. That's all right. We'll figure that out in the back end. But Aiden Showtime Donahue, your pole sitter. Again, on the outside of him is going to be the 30 of Eric Sable in that Chevrolet. Row number 2, you're going to have Van Drugman. On the outside of him in 4th is going to be the 75, the Chester Water Authority Chevrolet of Joe Stafford. Row 3, you have the 87 of Gary Owen in that Target Chevrolet Camaro, and outside him the 10 of Colby Hogan, your points leader. Row 4, you have the 28 of Skylar Comstock and the 84 of Brad Gutierrez. In row 5, you have the 12 of Alex Tilley and the 24 of Nathan Fuller. In row looks like 6, you have the 20 of Mike DeWalt and the 5 of Connor Rowe. In row number 7, you have the 52 of Devin Lucan and the 16 of Nate Pollard. In row 8, you have the 91 of Merrick Watchhorn and the 97 of Jesse Becker. In row number 9, you have the 69 of Jonathan Militia and the 05 Machine Turn 1 Tsunamis, Ethan Wisnowski. Nicholas Van Hemert in the 66, and rounding out your top 20 in row 10 is going to be the 40 of William Robbins. Fuck trying to say all those other names because they're all moving around the track. We're not going to get to them.
I mean, you want me to run through them real quick? You can tell me if I'm wrong.
No, we're not going to do that because we have no lights on. And that means we're going green flag racing muy rapido. My Spanish isn't very good, but I keep trying. Again, restarts will be in the Geico restart zone or the MediaMob.com restart zone. But this initial restart here, this initial start will be on the flagman. All right, we are ready to go. Flagman says it's time for Dolly's Music City 200 right here at Nashville Superspeedway.
Let's go.
Somebody's in the grass already. Holy shit, 3 wide on the back stretch.
Oh, she's getting squirrely in the top.
Aiden Donahue almost losing control. The 30 of Eric Sable to the outside that Red Bull machine. 82 trying to lead lap 1 right now. Don't look like a cat to you, boy. Side by side going into turn 1 and to the 12. Excuse me, the 2. That looks like the 12, Van Drugman. I don't know if that's a trading paints issue or not, but the 12 of looks like of that car will be Van Drugman. And we have this 12 of the Miller Lite. Again, very different in both skill and age of drinking eligibility. Eric Sable leads lap 2, or lap 3, excuse me. No, lap 2. Like Mike Joy here with dementia.
Getting hung out to dry there, but looks like Van's going to try to follow him.
Oh,
a little contact.
Nose off. Voulez-vous coucher à ce soir, Clyde?
C'est choix.
Sable, Drugman, Donahue, Hogan, and Stafford, your top 5. It is wild. It is early. Gary Owen, let's ride on board with the 87 in cloudy skies. Silent Hill reminiscent, but still running inside the top 5. Let's look on further down the road. There's Nathan Fuller. Connor Rowe in the blue chip machine. I'm told he really needs it. Doctor's like, bro, you're like 25. Calm down. He's like, I need it. Nate Pollard in the wall out of 2. Right inside with Mike DeWalt. Again, I know his mom and dad like to watch this channel and watch this show. I apologize for my cursing. Much respect
hey, maybe they're
to
into
mom
that.
and dad DeWalt. They are not.
Look at that guy.
But they watch it for their son.
Look at that guy driving that DeWalt machine.
They watch it for their son, and they enjoy the content he creates.
He was our pick
Militia.
last week, I think.
He was. We didn't pick this time because we didn't care.
Oh, I did care. We just got into it. You know, we got
don't
into the talk. You know, it's all good.
I'm
It's just, I
joking.
don't care.
No, I'm just kidding. Jonathan Militia trying to shut the door on Nate Pollard. Pollard going to the inside. And that Greg Biffle font, number
Ooh,
16.
forcing him down onto the apron. He looks like he's gonna come out.
Militia holding no quarter. His dad would be proud. And big shout out.
Oh, who's that with the move?
Nate Fuller to the outside. You're gonna be more specific, Trent.
Right under Militia. He took advantage of that opening after he got, you know, the momentum
Oh,
shift.
yeah. Okay, yeah.
It's tough because trading paints is not working on my screen, and your stream for me is a little bit behind.
A
So
little bit behind, yeah. No, I get that. Eric Sable, the 30, taking the lead. Van Drugman all over that ass. Can he get a witness?
can he? For sure. It's like they are starting to pull away from the pack just a couple car lengths.
That's definitely true. Let's look at one of the bigger movers of the night, Brandon Meyer. Last week was supposed to be the last week, and he's like, you know what? I'm coming back one more time in that Pro 471 machine. Running around in 19th. I know this is not his number one track.
I actually
track
know
that
what
he
Pro
knows
Core
for
is.
sure. And this group here you're looking at is about 20th to 25th. You got Mike Hasty, Christian Rodrigo, Min Hang, Chase Crawl, and Jesse Becker alongside Justin Potts. Good run here so far again. 24th out of 40, ain't bad. The guy who's dead last and back in the league, Tyler Curley, making his debut. Supposed to be the 56, looks like he's the 21. Again, I believe that is a trading paints issue this week. Looking up through the field, a lot of different battles. Christian Taylor again with that smooshed in front end. Seems like every week we see that, but he's still running, still doing his thing. Again, scrolling back up through the field, there is a live shot of Gary Smith, Jesse Becker, Justin Potts. Min let it all hang right there in 22nd. Let's focus now right near the front. Merrick Watchhorn in 13th, in pursuit of the 12 of Alex Tilley. Teammate right behind him, and Jonathan Militia in 69. Moving up a little further, yeah, looks like a battle here. Mike DeWalt holding down that top 10 spot. In pursuit from the 28 of Skylar Comstock and Alex Tilley. Looks like much ado about nothing at the moment. Ocean 5G refrigerator following this minute. How am I just now seeing this Cup Series? Because we're finally now getting the exposure we deserve. Thank you so much for following.
5G refrigerator, thank you for following, and thank you for joining the podcast.
Yeah, we do appreciate that immensely.
11 minutes till conditions clear.
All right, well that's good to know. At least you know. Chris Volson keeping us informed. Appreciate that a lot. Right on with the gyro cam of Brad Gutierrez. Brad Gutierrez, a guy that I've come to enjoy here over the last couple of seasons. Brad, great personality for Team RGR. A guy who I game with occasionally. We've been playing that game Repo. I don't know if you've heard of that trend. But
Yeah, you mentioned it to me last night. Actually, I was already off for the night, but I'm definitely interested in checking that out.
It is hysterical. It is a good time to play with friends, to make new friends, Brad being one of those guys. To the inside 75 of Joe Stafford, going to take that over for fifth. Eric Sable now under pressure from the supposedly two, of Van Drugman. Drugman to the inside. Sable looks like he's going to give it up. Colby held yeah, brother Hogan right behind him in the 10 machine. Drugman did not lead that lap. Sable still led that lap.
Okay.
17 in of 150 right here on twitch.tv/horseboat. Again, thank you all for the first-time chats. The follows here tonight. We're up to 602. 32 out of 40 for the sub-goal. Trying to get up there, desperately to get up there on my affiliate anniversary. Tyler S30 just gave out a sub to Caleb Punk 13 to bring us up to 33. We're 7 away.
That is awesome. Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much, Tyler S30.
In that craziness, we found
Awesome.
an accident. Looks like Christopher Pugliese might have been involved. Let's back that ass up and see what we can see in the Gears Cup Series instant replay. I think Christopher Pugliese. Let me back that ass up. I'm still trying to find it. Hold on. Yeah, and it looks like him and Tyler Curley just got into each other. Let's bring it back out here now. Run it back here full time. Yeah, it looks like a three-way. But Curley just getting underneath him and throwing him in the wall. Oh, collecting the 38 of Jeremy Eshleman as well. Oh, man. And that guy was just collateral damage in a bad situation gone wrong. Let's take it back now. Get you the blimp cam view so you kind of... Holy shit, this is even worse.
Yeah, that was...
All right, let's try.
Close.
let's try to slow this down a little bit. It looks like, again, he's supposed to be the 56, ends up being the 21 here of Tyler Curley. Pay attention to that. 42 of Christopher Pugliese. As they head into this turn, it seems like everything is pretty kosher at this point. But again, as they get into the middle of this turn, they fan out into a three-wide formation. Looks like the 66 checked up just a little bit, which made Pugliese check up a little bit, which made Curley, the guy doesn't know where the fucking brake pedal is, and just took him out, put him in the wall. Again, I don't know if that's netcode, but we'll run it back. Let's see if we can see through the smoke. Thank you, Tommy Chong.
Like Cypress Hill concert in here.
Yeah, we don't rent to those kinds of people. All right, and yeah, Curley looks like he did not get the memo. Takes his left rear corner panel and says, hold my beer, dog. You're going in the wall.
Maybe he just couldn't see anything. I mean, for crying out loud.
Yeah, I give him the benefit of that. I mean, I'm not going to say that, you know. You know, he's but Curley knows. He should know. It is what it is. And we'll move forward. Looks like minimal damage for both parties involved. So that should be good. All right, let's bring it back out. Again tonight. Got a couple special things lined up for you here down the road. If we get to it, if we don't, we might kick it to next week. But here we go. As we get ready for the restart, Eric Sable, Van Drugman, row 1, Colby Hogan, Aiden Showtime Donahue, row 2, Brad Gutierrez and Joe Stafford, row 3, Nathan Fuller and Gary Owen, row 4, with Connor Rowe and Mike DeWalt rounding out your top 10. The 30 of Eric Sable has control in the MeetYourMom.com restart zone. Pace car lights are off as they head to turns 2, 3, and 4. Again, a little story about a guitar I found. I'll talk to you about it in just a minute. Again, the 30 having control. Flagman does not help us with that view.
Ready, green, green, green.
And green, green, green for Dolly's Music City 200 right here in Nashville.
I think we still got a loose and loud to do.
It's from Base Puppy. I don't care about that one.
Okay. Who does not care?
Oh, I care. Just not his. He's racked up so many points, man. Don't even know. Sable leading us down. Everybody minded their P's and Q's. As we get flag racing here, Sable, Drugman out to about a car length lead. Hogan trying to close that gap. Hogan looking for win number 1. As your points leader has consistently finished near the top of the field each week and is deserving of that top spot. But Aiden Donahue again, 25 spots from where he was last week to this week because of his win last week at Dover. 3 wide for 6th. Gary Owen, Nate Fuller, Joe Stafford, 3 wide. Making sweet love by the fire. Who's going to come out on top? It's Gary Owen. Woo! Side by side behind him. 3 wide again. DeWalt, Connor Rowan, Alex Tilley. Entertaining it is. Right on board with 91 American Watch Horn as we go through the chaos with these drivers. Oh, door banging. Connor Rowe stuck in the middle. Where does he go?
3 wide.
Looks like he has no car awareness. And if he does, he knows he's in a sandwich. Not anymore. Van Druckmann, your new leader, and out in front, passing Eric Sable. Valiant effort by the 30 team to hold him off as long as they could. But a common theme here at Gears so far is the cover. We have another caution.
I know, man. I think we need to start putting like an 8 limit on.
Nate Pollard involved. Looks like the 40 of William Robbins. Let's back that ass up and see what we can see on the Gears Cup Series instant replay. Yeah, looks like, oh man, looks like Min Hang getting into the 16 of Nate Pollard. But we'll let you see it. Yeah, we'll let you see it full speed here. All right, so just that middle lane on the backstretch, you want to see that green and yellow flag machine. Let's play it full time, see what we got here. And it looks like something happened to the 11, which caused him to get into the 16. Which really put a damper on the 40's night. We'll back that up again so you can see it one more time.
Like, what is going on there?
Like, yeah, exactly.
Just like, whoop.
And here we go, and it looks like he just
You got a little-
Now, folks, that did look intentional as shit. I'm not going to lie, but I don't think that was the case. Something happened to Min Hang's machine, which caused him to do that. And I'm not sure what that is. All right. All right. So our first tonight. What is this shit? Okay. All right, everyone. Tonight, we have a very special thing. And Andy, I think you know what I'm talking about here tonight.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, I do.
And I think you know, but we're going to get the music going here so everybody can understand what's going on here. Harry Balzania Lasagna Lounge is back. Again, Harry Balzania. It's been a minute, hey? I'm on in Milwaukee. Are you ready for a taste of explosion? Welcome to the Harry Balzania Lasagna Lounge, established in 1985. Now, again, indulge in our 3 Michelin-star chef, General Chef Tommy DePockets, and his creations of the spicy Italian sausage that's slapped across your grill, and his savory meatballs that are literally smashed in your fucking face. Now, for only $10.99, all you can drink sangria on Sangria Sundays, and join the BLM, the Best Lasagna Monthly Club, as chefs worldwide share their secret recipes. Again, order online through our app or visit us 7 days a week, 12 p.m. to 12 a.m. at 163rd and Villard, Milwaukee.
This lasagna is so good.
Oh my God. Again, the Harry Balzania Lasagna Lounge, where every bite is a love affair. Now, should I make any changes? I don't know. Again, come and check it out right in Milwaukee if you're ever visiting the area. The Harry Balzania Lasagna Lounge.
That's amore.
That is amore. Not going to lie about that. That is definitely amore.
Green flag.
All right, green flag racing. We are back at it. Again, not sure why our audio isn't picking that up, but we're going to get to that. Oh, my goodness.
What, did you just do that whole thing and like...
No. The audio was working great.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
I did something. Oh, there it is. Haha, I did it. Van Truckman, your leader. Colby Hogan battling for second position. I knew I had a button I did not press. Again, 2 cautions. 1 awesome commercial. Hopefully you'll head down to the Harry Balzani Lasagna Lounge and check that out. Again, moving up is always a dangerous thing at a track like this, but it's wide enough to where you should be able to run at least 2 lines across the track. Oh, 3 wide here. 8 Showtime Donahue trying to go for second, making a gamble, trying to make it pay off. Brad Gutierrez right behind Gary Owen and Mike DeWalt on that inside line. Oh, shooting down low is Eric Sable. Oh, my God. I don't understand how they all survived. Time to make another
Get some
drink.
lights
Red
on
Bar.
it.
Yeah,
Get some lights on you.
It was supposed to clear up like a fucking hour ago.
So Chris Fulson says 100% humidity.
That is Buck Wild here at the OK Corral. Dan Drugman, either way, he doesn't care. He's off in first. He's on a Sunday drive on a Monday night. Gonna steal your girl, my man. Dan Drugman, Aiden Donahue, Cody Hogan, Aaron Sable, Brad Gutierrez on the line currently. With Gary Owen, Alex Tilley, Merrick Watchhorn, Mike DeWalt, rounding out your top 10. Just poured me another beverage. It's going to be a long night. Almost a third of the way there again. Not sure. I think nobody bid it. At least a couple people in the back did. Looks like Wisnowski's been in at least 4 times. Right on board with Brad Gutierrez. Again, Brad, runner-up last season, trying to take it home this year. One of those guys that if you get into a session with him and he's actually like, if he's talking with you and giving you pointers, listen. Fucking listen, please. He knows how to drive ovals, for sure.
The nose knows.
The nose knows. Alex Tilley, Gary Owen battling for 6th place right now. Banging doors outside of 2. Tilley going low, giving a little bit of room. Merrick Watchhorn taking advantage in that 91 Toyota Camry. Van Drugman, one number car, doesn't matter. Another caution. Oh, 55 getting smoked. Christian Rock Regal getting taken to the cleaners. And that's going to bring out another caution here for the Gears Cup Series instant replay.
Oh boy. Ew. Pow. It's definitely making for an interesting but fitting race for this kind of, dreary spring Monday, you know?
It definitely is a Drury Spring Monday.
We'll see how things shake up now. We got some pit stops in.
And it looks like Joe Stafford and Justin Potts is going to lead us off with Wes Amick and Christian Taylor, Nicholas Van Hemert and Eric Sable, Gary Owen and Van Drugman with Aiden Donahue and Brad Gutierrez. Now, Andy, I don't know if your trading paints is still up to snuff or if it's still broken.
I think
You
it's
want to
still
call this
broken.
restart?
Yeah, my trading paints is still broken.
Okay, still broken for him. I'm just going to call
Just
it. I'm going to
is
bring it
waiting
back.
for internet connection.
We're going to get now close it out, restart it again if you can.
I will.
Again, viewers here tonight trying to get up to 40. We're at 33 of 40 for the affiliate anniversary. Again, if you haven't subbed, big benefit to that commercial-free viewing. You don't have to deal with those stupid fucking ads. Again, that earns me a little bit of revenue. That's why I do it. But I do it at the very bare minimum. Pace car is off. Joe Stafford in control in the meandyourmom.com restart zone. 50% off using DVDA in the promo code
Ready,
section.
green
Check
flag,
it
green
out.
flag.
And the 75 is gone and away for Dolly's Music City 200. Van Drugman already trying to make him 3 wide. Brad Gutierrez giving him the push that he needs. Oh, gets a little loose coming out of 1 and 2. Merrick Watchhorn and Mike DeWalco is with him. It is getting buck wild here at the OK Corral down in Nashville. And before we go under another caution, let's give you your first Loose and Loud tonight, sponsored by Base Puppy, who hosts and broadcasts on Tuesday nights. Check them out, twitch.tv/basepuppy. Tomorrow night's race at IRP, right there on twitch.tv. out. Back that ass up and see what we can see on the Gears Cup Series Instant Replay powered by meandyourmom.com. Looks like Mike Poole hit the grass for this one. Looks like Alex Tilley, unfortunately, involved for this one. We'll find out here together. I'm not sure what all transpired. Looks like, ooh, a little dance. Little dance between Jonathan Militia and Alex Tilley. Get ready for the do-si-do. Here we go. Get full speed, and then we'll run it back again. And looks like Militia maybe just came down a little bit. And Tilley had the drifting really down pat. And then Tyler Curley. Shocker. Tyler Curley comes in with the 14 of Travis Stroney. Watch the 12 here. Looks like the 14 is going to connect. Yeah, 21:43. Shocker by all of them. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Satire imposed there. Sarcasm a little bit. But again, yeah, it looks like the 97 was down to get away, and the 56, the 21 did not break. 43 in there as well. And unfortunately, that brought out our latest caution here tonight. Tilley in the pits. Your leader right now going to be Brad Gutierrez. So again, Christopher Puglisi in the 42 there, a car that is a lap down. Damn, that's hot. A nice looking car there. The Calhoun paint scheme. Bugwoo said, Christian told me you wanted me to get on for a race interview. That would be cool to do. Yeah, let's make that happen. Hold on. I think I got you on here. We're friends. So, gotta invite her to the league, I guess. That would be a thing to do. I'll have to work on that. Lap. The green flag action. Looks like Ethan Wisnowski and Min Hang trying to beat that pace car out. Looks like they will. Rob Rossello Jr. says, sorry, couldn't make the race tonight, boys. Looks foggy. It definitely is. You know what? You should give a sub for that for not making the race. We're trying to get to 40. Brad Gutierrez and Justin Potts, row 1. Colby Hogan and Mike DeWalt, row 2. Eric Sable and Gary Owen, row 3. With Christian Taylor and Skylar Comstock, row 4 with Gary Smith and Chase Crawl, rounding out your top 10. He goes, damn, you got me. Yeah, bro. We'll have to play golf again soon. But hit that sub, man. You get, commercial-free viewing. You get to be annoyed by me the whole evening. It's pretty amazing. Ask Trent. Pace car, lights are off. Brad Gutierrez. He is here for the ride, hopefully not atop. Brad Gutierrez having control in the meandyourmom.com restart zone. Pitchers and catchers reporting. Here we go. Blimp cam. meandyourmom.com. Here we go. Oh, Rossello. Dude, no. That's not what I was asking. Brad off and running, crazy action happening behind him. But Rob, thank you so much. 6 months in advance. This guy's a baller.
Caution.
And we have another caution. Looks like, I don't want to say it ain't so, but it might be Nathan Fuller getting the full Monty. Let's back that ass up and see what we can see in the Gears Cup Series Instant Replay. As Trenoir was alluding to there, he just might have lost it. Gotta do this. I don't think this is catching it. There we go. All right, let's go back out there. And again, pay attention to that orange 24. We'll give you the blimp cam. meandyourmom.com. As always, appreciated. Going to run at full speed. Oh, I think it's netcode, Tren. Van Drugman and 24 getting a little netcode. Looks like a belated Valentine's Day card. Yeah, netcode. Definitely netcode. I believe that to be netcode. But again, all a part of the Gears racing experience. Sometimes that shit happens. Yeah, Nashville Superspeedway, a good race generally for us. But definitely a challenge again once we get grouped up. But we had a good set and a number of laps there under green before we got caught up in that. Maybe a couple, maybe a few. I don't know. But it seems like once we get grouped up, that's when the trouble starts. Again, Rob Rossello Jr., thank you for the 6-month follow. For the subs, again, for the next 6 months for the entire Cup season, you will not have to worry about watching these with commercials. Yes, Day. Good job from Fuller to lock it down. That is 100% correct on that. Again, Alex Day, one of those guys that we love. And I say that because he was a former driver having to drop out, but has given us a new lease on life with power rankings, which I will premiere here shortly. Let's turn off this music. Again, Brad Gutierrez, Colby Hogan, Gary Owen, Mike DeWalt, Eric Sable, Christian Taylor, Gary Smith, Nicholas Van Hebert, Jonathan Militia, and Mike Hasty rounding out your top 10. Biggest mover in this group is the 96 of Christian Taylor. 34 spots up from where he began, which was last. So good call. Somebody said, whose bright idea was it to let Curly in? Well, he's not on the blacklist. So he is eligible to rejoin at any time. Unfortunately, that is out of admin control. 84 leading us off in that Carvana Chevrolet Camaro. Green, green, green for Dolly's Music City 200. In his memoirs and posting it. Appreciate that. Love to hear the entries from week to week. And if you're not in the Gears Discord, it's definitely entertaining. just gotta peek, a sneak peek at that. Can appreciate that. Oh, we got more action. Who is that eating shit? Mike Poole exiting stage left out into the infield grass on the backstretch. Able to keep it green and straight. Man, I don't know, man.
Getting hot.
Getting hot and heavy again. There is no sex in the champagne room.
I repeat.
On
No
board
sex
Mike
in the champagne room.
Thank you so much for that. Top 5 right now looking good for Mike DeWalt riding on board with him following on the outside line behind the 87 of Gary Owen and Trenoir. Gary Owen, a YouTuber, making a name for himself in Gears right now.
He's up there. He's running.
Up there. Got her done.
Getting our done, as it were.
Brad Gutierrez out in front. At least somebody from Legacy Motorsports. Hopefully they're proud of Brad, because that's the only time I've ever seen 84 lead lap. And I'm not saying here, I'm saying in the Cup Series in NASCAR. Alex Daig's going to burn me for that one. But again, Brad Gutierrez, runner-up last season.
Got a good rhythm going right now.
Again, in syncopation with the track. 61 of 150 in the books. Brad Gutierrez, Colby, Hell Yeah, Brother Hogan, Gary Owen, Mike DeWalt, Eric Sable, your top 5. 33 of Gary Smith. We haven't talked much about him. 21 spots up from the beginning. Started 27th, now up into 6th. Jonathan Militia, Merrick Watchhorn, Nicholas Van Hemert, and Mike Hasty rounding out your top 10, but you have an orgy of drivers behind him.
Oh.
Yakko Mode 11 _ TTV wants a Loose and Loud segment. You got it right here, right now.
Any feeling about the car at all?
Looks like we have another caution. Gears Loose and Loud.
Cut short.
Cut short. Circ or uncirc, as anybody would say. Nobody would say.
I don't think I have any extra.
Yeah, I don't think I have any extra to give. Much needed Loose and Loud. Oh, is that so? Are we that bad, or you got to tell me? Give me some context. Oh, looks like, holy shit. Here we go. Looks like Skylar Comstock, Tyler Curley, and William Robbins. I don't know if Tyler was so involved as everybody else was. Let's give you a blimp cam. Looks like it's clearing up just a smidgen. Let's give you full speed, bringing you back in. Oh, man, yeah. Skylar Comstock rode William Robbins a little bit, and that 40 machine
bit of wall.
suffered. A little bit of grinding, a little bit of wall. And I hate that for William. I love William. William is one of those guys that you want to root for, just because of how he carries himself. I love him. He's a great dude. A very valuable get for the Gears Cup Series. Unfortunately, his night may be done. No, Tom, you are the bee's knees. Thank you so much. I was just wondering what was going on. I was like, hey, girl. I still love you. Merrick Watchhorn, your new leader. And I am afraid we are not done. We're not even close to being done.
We're
As
like,
far as cautions, it's getting hot here tonight. Nashville has been a little bit competitive from what I can tell. We are just below halfway home. Yeah, I love you too, man. I appreciate it. Loose and Louds, if you got them, use them. Again, I don't have much else to use for the points. I'm open to suggestions. Trenoir, if you got anything. Again, I quit drinking soda recently. I have been at least, I think, about almost 3 weeks in not drinking Pepsi. Again, if anybody knows me at all, Pepsi is my jam. That is what I drink. That is my go-to since I was about 6 years old. But again, I'm nearly 40, been drinking that shit for years. And I'm like, you know what, bro? Shit needs to change.
What does that have to
And
do
so
with
I've done
the boat bucks? The horse bucks?
Yeah, we got to do something with the horse bucks here down the road. I want to give people value to this channel. Again, if you have in the chat, there's 34 of you right now. If you have any suggestions, whether you're lurking or twerking, we would love to know. Please feel free to shout that out. Again, our 6th caution here tonight. Merrick Watchhorn up near the front, your Sprocket Series winner last week. I think 2 weeks in a row. Outside him is going to be Aiden Donahue, Min Hang, Chase Crawl, Austin Thomas, Van Drugman, Skylar Comstock, Wes Emick, Justin Potts, and Mike Poole. Rounding out your top 10. Again, a cloudy day here at Nashville Superspeedway. But Monday Night Racing is just heating up again, almost halfway home. What the hell are you talking about? Tease up. Is that porn? It better not be porn. Better yet, let Trenoir look that up. Let him figure that out. Merrick Watchhorn on the pole in the meandyourmom.com restart zone. Outside of him is going to be Aiden Donahue. Here we go in the meandyourmom.com restart zone. Dolly's Music City 200. Green flag racing. Here it goes. Battle for 5th between Chase Crawl and Van Drugman heating up right away. Alex, we should talk about more about me and what I'm. Okay, let's talk about it. I'm going to give you your moment in the sun because, again, as your friend, I love you dearly. And I hate it that you're not here. But I'm getting ready to post your top 12 power rankings. Again, I'm going to post it raw, uncut, uncert, as it will. Yikes.
These are a dip pouch.
Whatever. Again, you're only going to have visibility for this. Again, everybody that wants to look at it. Holy shit, we've got another caution.
Well, you're sure you got your release?
Oh, Jonathan Militia.
Pit road? Yes, I do, sir.
Jonathan Militia eating shit firsthand. And we're going to find out what happened here on the meandyourmom.com replay.
Joe Stafford. Got up underneath him.
Uh-oh. The Nostradamus of gears right now, Andy Visag, kind of letting us know what's happening. But it looks like there was shit happening up in front, too. I don't know if you want to get a look at that if you can. Going to run it back in full time here. Again, pay attention to the 69. The 69. Again, right down there at the bottom of your screen. Running full time, Joe Stafford. And it looks like up ahead there was more action with Skylar Comstock and Brad Gutierrez. But Jonathan Militia really going nose first into the wall. Again, we'll look at that one more time.
Oh, there was. Oh, okay. Yeah, there was some other contact.
There
going
was.
on.
There definitely was. Yeah. But we'll look at that in just a minute. But it looks like Joe Stafford, Jonathan Militia in the smoke. I should say the fog. Tried to keep it together and couldn't. And that is unfortunate. But let's go further up front.
So it looks like we almost
With
had
Brad
4 wide
Gutierrez.
basically going there.
Yeah, let's look at Brad Gutierrez and that. And what was happening with that right there. Coming out of turn 4, it was 3 wide.
Oh, okay. So what happened in
Holy
front of that,
shit.
though?
Yeah, I think what happened in front of that was part of the issue happening behind. Looks like, yeah, 30. Wow.
Justin
38.
Potts.
Put up Skylar Comstock in the wall, taking Gutierrez with him. Holy shit. Let's round that back. Travis Stroney getting his shit pushed in. Looks like the 35 here. Who is the 35? Austin Thomas is like, you know what, Comstock? Take that Budweiser and shove it up your ass. Wow, causing an accident. And Stroney flipping over end over end. My gosh. You're definitely disappointed with how that turned out. But understand that it is Nashville. Nashville sucks sometimes. Again, riding in the back of the pack, there's a good and the bad from that. Again, you ride in the back, you're more prone to getting caught up in bullshit that you normally wouldn't get caught up in. And if you're riding mid-pack towards the front, things are going to happen. You have to be willing to adapt, and if you're just at the wrong place, wrong time, tough shit, that's racing. Merrick Watchhorn, Aiden Donahue, row 1. Min Hang Van Drugman, row 2. Chase Crawl and the 34 of Wes Amick, row 3. Both 26 spots up from where they began. Colby Hogan and Gary Owen, row 4. And row 5, rounding out the top 10, is Eric Sable and Mike DeWalt. Again, 7 cautions in. We're almost halfway home. Dear God, let it be green for a good chunk of this run. Again, looks like about 30 cars on the lead lap. We do have a few that are lapped down. But Merrick Watchhorn leading us off in the MeandYourMom.com restart zone. That Toyota Camry, that 91. Pay close attention as the Daleks Music City 200 at Nashville is back to green flag racing. Donahue all over the back bumper of Merrick Watchhorn. Again, these next-gen cars are a little bit of a specialty to drive. And I think for some tracks, they drive really free, and you don't really know where they are on the track. You got to make it work. Aiden Donahue, again, last week's winner, going to the inside, assuming the lead around the 91 of Merrick Watchhorn. Gonna lead that lap as we are halfway home here at Nashville.
It's quite a battle out there right now. Oh, and there it goes.
Jesus Christ. Christian Taylor looks like he's involved in that one, and we're gonna get you another MeandYourMom.com instant replay. I don't want to fucking do it, but we're doing it. Let's see what happened again. The 96 getting caught in some stuff. We might have to talk to Bugboo about this. That is Christian Taylor's wife. Get her 411 on this. Oh, Nathan Fuller giving him the full 10 yards. And we're going to back it up so you can see it full speed here on the Gears Cup Series Instant Replay. Powered by MeandYourMom.com. Pardon the Cheech and Chong up in Smokeview. I'll play it in full time here for you right now, and it looks straight up like 24 cleared him out. Dag, I know, bro. I know. I'm with you on this. Like, we need to see some fucking green flag action. Again, Alex Dag, if you don't know him, give him a follow. He doesn't stream that much, but he's just a cool guy. Yeah, look at that. Nathan Fuller's like, hey, man, here's my beer. And Chris Taylor's like, fuck, I don't drink Bud Light. And in the wall he goes. Brandon Meyer getting a piece of that in the Procore machine, eating it outside of 2. Again, that is your Gears Cup Series Instant Replay. Merrick Watchhorn, again, a dominant figure in the Gears Sprocket Series, making a name for himself in his rookie year in the Gears Cup Series. Again, a guy that a lot of people really like. And a good competitive driver for the league. All right. And now before we go any further, looks like drivers are not going under pit or not going to pit under green. Looks like we're going to get that one to go. Yes, indeed. So again, Merrick Watchhorn, Aiden Donahue on the front row. Van Drugman, Colby Hogan, row 2. Eric Sable and Min Hang, row 3. Chase Krall, Gary Owen, row 4. Joe Stafford, and it looks like Wes Amick rounding out your top 10. Again, pace car lights are off, and we are just about set to get underway, to get back at it. Again, pace car lights the front lights are on, the headlights are on, so it must be getting dark at Nashville. Again, 7 subs away from 40. Again, we're trying to get there. If you have anything to spare, we would appreciate that. Again, a sub, get you commercial-free viewing. You give the sub, that gives other people commercial-free viewing. Again, a community is born here tonight. Merrick Watchhorn in the lead and starting inside the MeAndYourMom.com restart zone. Dolly's Music City getting back at it. Green here at Nashville.
Let's go.
Superspeedway. Tyler S. just gifted Firefighter 98. A sub ring is up to 34 of 46 away from 40. Max V fan submitted a loose and loud and honestly, sir, or whatever your pronouns may be. We just got back to Green Flag Racing. I want to talk about it. Van Drugman trying to make it 3 wide, trying to stick his nose where the sun don't shine between Colby Hogan and Aiden Donahue. Underneath the yellow line goes Van Drugman, and we have technically 3 wide for first. Not anymore. Van Drugman says, hold my root beer. I am out in front.
I'm riding along with Merrick Watchhorn right now, and he's trying to keep up he's trying to keep up with them front 3. Van Drugman leading us along. Aiden Donahue behind him. Colby Hogan tucking it into the right there. Merrick Watchhorn trying to catch the draft behind him. Looks like they're all keeping it together right now. Getting a little loose. I'm switching myself up to a chase cam, or a rear chase. Van Drugman. Looks like he's starting to pull away just a little bit. Aiden and Colby keeping the inside outside right behind him, and Wes Pack following along.
The tandem is real bugaboo. I gotta ask you want to get in on this action or not?
Please don't wad it up again.
We might bring her in just because. I've been wanting to speak to her for a minute. Let's throw her an invite here, see if she knows in the Discord. No, Rob, for you too. Holling88 says, shout out to the Amon Gerbach team watching the race today. Hey! You're sponsoring the race next week at Bristol. Again, Amon Gerbach team, thank you so much. Again, a company that has sponsored us in the past. We appreciate the support and appreciate supporting Stephen Jr. Again, Stephen Gurley Jr., a personal favorite of mine, and we have another caution. Looks like Austin Thomas involved in this one. But I'll wrap it up with saying we appreciate all the support Amon Gerbach has presented to us in the past and in the future. And we are happy to have them along for the ride here tonight for the Gears Racing League and the Gears Cup Series. Oh my goodness, get ready for this shit. Pay attention to 35, turn 1 Tsunami Machine, and it looks like Brandon Meyer caused a chain reaction, and then 35 trying to keep it together, and he saves it. Thomas doing good, but Connor Rowe on the receiving end of some shit. Let's back it up. Let's do the blimp cam again. Smoke is clearing up, or the fog, and it is Nashville. There's a lot of smoke in the Smoky Mountains. Oh, looks like 72 Mike Hasty, 35 in the 5, and then the 084 is like, fuck it, I'll get involved too.
Chain reaction.
Minimal damage for him. Again, thankful that everybody's able to get out of that in one piece. Not much damage that I can see. Again, fuel strategy not having to come into play because of the cautions we've had to endure. But not too bad. Let's talk to here. Let's give me one moment.
Van Pitted.
Let's talk to our in-race reporter. One of my better friends here in the Gears Racing League, Ryan Robertson, giving us an in-race report again. Currently sitting 14th. How are you doing, sir? And how is the race going?
I'm just trying to survive, Tom. I mean, this is pretty bad driving by a lot of people here.
Holy shit.
If I'm being honest. I mean, there's
You're
just
brutal
there's
right
no
now.
Well, yeah, there's just nobody giving anything. I mean, which is fine, but yeah, I'm just surviving and I have no damage and I'm just chilling.
21 spots up from where you began. Ryan, again, in race reporting, letting us know, what is the chatter like out there? Is it pretty quiet? Is there people bitching at each other? What's the vibe here on the track?
Oh yeah, I mean, it's off and on, but yeah, there's a lot of upset people, but it's just disappointing so far. But you know, hey, we got 60 laps to go. We can turn this around and have a good finish.
That's what I'm hoping for. Ryan, again, part of the HB Media team, and again, a part of the Gears family. Ryan, thank you, and best of luck to you the rest of the way.
Appreciate it, man.
You are welcome again. Ryan Robertson at 7 Machine, giving us a piece of his mind and a piece of his time. Much appreciated for that. Colby Hogan, Aiden Donahue on the front row. Merrick Watchhorn, Gary Owen, row 2. Eric Sableman, Hang, row 3. Gary Smith, Joe Stafford, row 4. Rounding out your top 10 is going to be Mike DeWalt and Nicholas Van Immer. And pace car lights are off, which you know what that means. That means we are going back to green flag racing. Again, the Music City 200. Again, Dolly Parton's Music City 200. We love Dolly. We love her. You know what? Awkward silence. Colby Hogan leading us down in the meandyourmom.com restart zone. Right here for the Gears Cup Series. Pace car lights are off. It is on pit road, and we are getting back at it as the lights are kicking on here at Nashville Superspeedway. Bitch, pop that ass. Coming to green.
Green.
Colby Hogan out in front. Colby, hell yeah, brother Hogan, named by the famous Brayton Lasker in the Menards ARCA Series. Out in front with that Modelo 10 machine, leading the way again in dominance right at the moment.
Fog may be clearing. Tempers are getting a little heated.
I think the humidity is still strong amongst the driver's cockpits. I said cockpit.
The salt is applied.
It is. Definitely, if you got open wounds, people are sticking their fingers in it. Min Hang working his way up inside the top 10, now is 7th.
Pushing.
Trying, oh shit, almost had a brake check on Mike DeWalt. Again, Mike DeWalt going under the director name again, a renowned studio director, movie director, Michael D. Wancheski. Little fun fact here for you from Gears Racing lore. And John Wills proved to do it. Mike has the proof. Colby Hogan, Aiden Donahue, Eric Sable, Merrick Watchhorn, and Gary Smith, your top 5. Gary Smith, the top dog as far as moving up through the field. Getting started 27th, now up into 5th. From Buchanan, Virginia. Ken, let me take a look at that Virginia. Go ahead.
I love when you drink during the broadcast.
Definitely adds a different aspect. Let's play ranked MLB of the show later. Probably not. Colby Hogan up in front. Aiden Donahue, Eric Sable, your top 3, and keeping each other together. Let's ride on board with Eric. I don't know much about Eric and the 30 machine. I'd like to get to know Eric and the 30 machine. Eric Sable, a strong competitor every week. Again, a 5, looks like 5,300 I rating. Fucking ridiculous, bro. Outside of Van Drugman, 6,000. He looks like the second best inside of the top 20. Keeping it real with all his homies.
Some talented drivers on the track.
And that's really what it is. I mean, Trent, I know it's been a while. And I know you just recently joined me here for the 2025 season, which I feel like it's fitting 3 wide for 5th right now.
Some of these drivers have definitely helped amp the field up.
Some of these drivers are fucking ridiculously talented.
I feel like some of it has been a little bit of that fog tonight. And now that the fog's clearing up, I'm hoping that we'll see some more competitive green flag racing.
The track temps probably are heating up just a little bit. It's getting 3 wide. This ordeal rain here from 5th on back. The 4th on back, 33 of Gary Smith leading the way. They're starting to straighten each other out right now.
Oh, careful.
Mav V-Fan79 says most consecutive greens in the last 25 minutes. You are correct. Dude, you are not wrong. Again, Nashville last 2 seasons has been really, really good. And not to say this isn't. We just have had some incidents which we didn't anticipate here early on.
I think I was starting to settle down a little bit.
So, yeah, Ryan Robertson riding on board with him on the outside line. They're running side by side with Connor Rowe right now, with Wes Amick right in front of him.
Well, we know Van Drugman's always fast, and he pitted on the last caution, so I know that's why he dropped back. So it's kind of interesting to watch him do what he does.
Strategy.
He's trying to work his way back through.
Absolutely. Again, we are 6 subs away from 40. Looking to try to get there again. It's the affiliate anniversary. I can't believe I made it this long. 3 years long. I'm not trying to get the partner, guys. I'm just trying to get the 4. Get to 40, that would be amazing. Colby Hogan out in front now. Aiden Showtime Donahue in 2nd. Eric Sable in 3rd. Gary Smith in 4th. And Min Hang rounding out the top 5 in 5th.
Van making a move on Joe Stafford here.
Yeah, Van running to the inside of Joe. Joe trying not to let it go. Gonna have to start the podcast. Keep that sustainability. Van Drugman trying to go around on the inside.
And he's able to hold it. He's able to hold that inside line.
I don't know if Mike DeWalt's hindering him
He's
or
going to
helping
work
him
on
here.
DeWalt now.
Walt on a winless streak now, 2 years and growing. I don't want to know that, Daigle. Nobody cares about that. Inside, looks like the Walt trying to hang there. Van Druckmann trying to push Joe Stafford around to help him get around to Walt. Let's run on board with Mike
I think they're going to make it.
Again, this guy loves a good set of crab legs. And we're not talking about... Never mind. We're talking about the food. We're talking about the food. Food.
I mean, I love a good set of crab legs. Like,
Me
what
too.
can
I
say?
mean, I'm sorry. I'm a picky eater, but that's not bad. It's not a bad gig. DeWalt needs a win. I
bet they- I
don't
bet
even
you they got
remember what I said because my chat is broken. Bro fucking chat. And check out that document if you want to see Matt Albert's power rankings. I'm going to do it a little better next week. Kind of had to throw it together here tonight. But if you know the names of who's in the Gears Cup Series, you're going to understand what that power ranking is. Again, big shout out to Matt Albert for making that happen.
Man, working to gain another spot.
Eric Sable trying to take the second spot away from the 82. Thank you, William Robbins. I'm sorry what happened to you. I saw it. I will never be on that dock. That's good. Good for you. It's not for you anyways. LOL, it was on me. Hey, man, I'm sorry. Shit happened. It's not a bad dock, Tyler S30. Calm the fuck down. 45 laps to go, and you got like a supplement. What did they call it? Andy, help me out here. Suppository. 45 laps to go. Next caution, we got a special ad for you.
Yes, sir. Someone crash.
Oh, never appearing on the power rankings. Hey, the Sprocket Series had one. I wouldn't fucking be on it. Only win a Superspeedway.
I could barely drive the car.
Caution's out.
And we have another
Yeah.
caution.
Why
We
you
have
sound
another
bad out there?
caution.
You know what fucking time it
Josh.
is?
Josh, you killed it, and we're not going to go back to you because we have a commercial to film. Actually, we'll do it live right now while we're talking about it. Josh Cole, really quick now, learning how to drive a car. It's pretty amazing. I'm just kidding. Looks like Merrick Watchhorn involved in this. Looks like just catching his left rear corner panel, throwing him in the wall, tossing a salad.
And kaboom, kabam.
Kaboom, kabam.
And then all the Matchbox cars go everywhere.
That's right. And everybody lives and everybody's good. So let me cue up some music here. We're gonna set the tone. Now, guys, I gotta let you know, if you are unfamiliar with what's about to happen, years ago, part of the TA Broadcasting bunch, we used to have commercials. And we're bringing back a new game. And we're going to bring it to you right now. The game that nobody asked for is back. HB Studios presents Poop Hunter 3, Operation Scoop and Serve. In a world where chaos and being under attack is common, Sergeant Puddles carries on the legacy that Sergeant Nebbles laid forth. Now, with over 100 hours of first-person snooter action, who will be the first to scoop and serve? Dig deeper before you run out of time. Poop Hunter 3 Operation Scoop and Serve out right now at your local Walmart and Amazon, brought to you by HB Studios. Here's an excerpt from the latest game.
Oh boy, the enemy's deployed their dirtiest weapon yet. Weaponized cat litter.
Yes, Sergeant. It seems like they're trying to take advantage of your unique skills.
Unique skills? You mean my ability to sniff out a cat box from a mile away and eat from it without getting in trouble most of the time?
Now, Sergeant, holy shit, focus. In Poop Hunter 3, you'll embark on a mission to scoop, serve, and save the world from this foul enemy.
Game on, General. I'm trading belly rubs for bullets and poop bags for ammo. The
Holy
call
shit.
to the cat box has been answered again.
That is Poop Hunter 3, Operation Scoop and Serve Unleashed to Furiety. Available now, again, presented by HB Studios. Again, bringing it back, the wonderful Poop Hunter. Again, if you haven't gotten enough of that, look it up on youtube.com/Gears Racing League. Colby Hogan now leading us down for what will be the restart on the backstretch. Eric Sable right outside of him in row 1. Row 2 is going to have Van Drugman, Aiden Donahue. Row 3, Min Hang and Brad Gutierrez. Row 4 is going to be Joe Stafford and Gary Owen. And then Gary Owen and Stephen Gurley Jr. rounding out your top 10.
And I think that puts Van back right up at the front with a little bit fresher tires than the other guys. I didn't see who actually chose to pit during that caution there, but...
Colby Hogan having control in the MeterMom.com restart zone. Here we go. Green.
Green flag.
For Dolly's Music City 200. Yes, I know Tyler S. For God's sake, I've been alive on this earth a while. I'm not done. Hogan, Sable, Drugman, Hang, and Donahue, your top 5. Spreading out like an eagle. Well, metaphorically an eagle. Spreading eagle. I'm going to drink some more, Trent.
Okay.
Probably not the best idea, but I do not care. Tyler Curley trying to work his way up through the field, finishing. Looks like 23rd was his start. All the way up now to 11th. New looks like follower coming through.
Oh,
That's you talking shit.
that was me.
Thanks so much for that.
See what happens when you give me access to the sound.
Wow.
That was not me.
Wow, that was amazing. Colby Hogan's your leader right now. I'm just going to try to transition out of that as best as I can. Van Drugman and Eric Sable battling for second. As I continue. You know, that one's pretty good too. Again, if you ever want to see us golf, that's pretty good.
Motorsport friends.
Probably going to do some more this week. Colby Hogan in the lead right now, getting your points leader. Right on board as he on a Monday night drive here for the Gears Cup Series. Nice green flag run right now. 35 laps away from the conclusion of this race. Colby Hogan, your leader, currently out in front and dominating by almost a second over Van Drugman and Eric Sable. Again, Eric Sable and Van Drugman side by side right now. looks like Hogan has got a good-sized lead over these guys while they battle it out. It looks like Sable has been able to overtake Drugman. But again, two of the best guys here in second and third in this league right now, Trent.
Rocking it. I really am interested to see what happens if they stay green here for a bunch more laps and how Hogan and Sable do compared to Jugman.
Yeah, again, we had, looks like for a fuel run, about 50 laps under green. Again, when you throw cautions in there, it's going to change things a little bit. Let's give you that loose and loud you've been waiting for. We haven't really had time to get a good one. Let's do it right now. Gears loose and loud right here, right now.
Okay.
in from that nice and long loop allowed again. Thank you to the Gears Cup Series for making that happen again. Colby Hogan still your leader. We're running. The leader down is the 12, aka the 2 of Van Drugman. Van Drugman doing all he can to try to get around him. Colby Hogan making it as hard as humanly possible to get around that 10 car. Again, the Modelo machine leading a lot of these laps. Sable, Owen and Donahue, your top 5 with Mid Hang, Joe Stafford, Tyler Curley, Brad Gutierrez, and Connor Rowe, your top 10. Looks like Justin Potts right now in the 83 in danger of going a lap down. Van Drugman has now assumed the lead. Drugman, Hogan, Sable, Owen, and Donahue, your top 5. And Drugman now losing almost a half second on Van Drugman. Again, Drugman, our all-time wins leader, last year's champion, and already has 1 win on the year. Trying to go win number 2. 2 out of the last 3.
Looks like the strategy paid off, man.
You are correct. Dark Zach 123, I sadly wave from the chat again. You both, man. That's why I'm here. That's why I do this. 34 out of 40 subs here tonight, trying to get to 40. Doesn't look like that's going to happen here on the affiliate anniversary, but appreciative of the follows here and the subs here tonight. 17 laps to go. Van Drugman, Colby Hogan, Eric Sable, Gary Owen, and Aiden Donahue, your top 5. With Min Hang, Brad Gutierrez, Joe Stafford, Tyler Curley, Connor Rowe, your top 10. 3 wide, we've got some pain happening. A lot of jockeying for position. Jesse Becker now cracking the top 10. We got action. Curley and Becker side by side for 10.
Show the leaders.
He can watch this shit back. Jesse Becker now conceding. Now he is holding down the 10th place position. Up near the front, looks like a lap car is in between Van Drugman and Colby Hogan, creating about a half a second worth of space between the 2 lead lap cars. Again, anything can happen here. 15 laps to go. Late caution. But at the end of the day, Van Drugman is dominant. He has been here before. He will do it again. Van Drugman was last year's race winner, so to go back to back would be insane. But again, looks like it's online here tonight. Machine going to give it up. Oh no, not yet. But I don't think Colby or Eric has anything for Van Drugman right now. But I low-key think maybe the 87 does, Andy.
I'm not so sure. Gary Owen does look like he just took over Eric Sable, so maybe he's got a little left to push and catch up with Kobe and Van. Van's pretty far out there.
He is. He is right on board with the 87 of Gary Owen. And Canadian working hard here, trying to finish in the top 3. Maybe get his first win of the year. The order is stacked against him, but he's coming.
Caution.
And we have a caution. That just shook things up.
Changes everything. It changes
Jesse Becker.
everything.
Looks like the slow car.
We're
And
gonna
this
see who's
change-
got the nuts.
Yeah, we are about to find out. See what happened in the 97. It looks like Jesse Becker was involved in this in some way, shape, or form. Oh, wow. Yeah, he locked him up from a good ways away. Looks like Tyler Curley involved in this one. I think you should see a clear view. Yeah, fog is cleared up, so let's take a look. High above in the meandyourmom.com blimp cam. And it looks like Tyler Curley and him getting a little connected there right out of 4. And then, yeah, Curley did not lift, putting out Jesse Becker on the inside of the apron. He was able to keep it off the wall and keep it clean, so he should be competitive here on this next restart, thankfully for the 97 of Jesse Becker. Gary Smith, now your current leader as we get back out towards the front. And I'm not going to lie. As you see what I said in the chat, I said what I said. I'm going to stand behind that. Been a problem all night. Again, a driver that probably should have been vetted, but has made it on the track tonight. Gary Smith now out in front in that 33 machine. That TH Designs Chevrolet Camaro. As we got a 1 to go for Green Flag Racing. Wes Amick and Gary Smith going to take row 1. Jonathan Militia and Van Drugman row 2. Colby Hogan and Brad Gutierrez row 3. Gary Owen and Aiden Showtime Donahue row 4. And Eric Sable with Min Hang row 5. And rounding out our top 10. Gary Smith having control in the meandyourmom.com restart zone.
meandyourmom.com restart zone. Let's keep this racing tight, boys.
Again, 33 in control,
Green
the restart
flag,
zone.
green
Here
flag.
we go. Green Flag Racing here for the Gears Cup Series. Hopefully 7 laps to go. Conclusion. Dolly Dolly's Music City 200. Gary Smith out in front. We've got more action. Tyler Curley involved. Somebody else as well, but we're not going to pan to it. Caution comes out. And it looks like there's not. Colby Hogan in the lead. Gary Owen, Gary Smith, Brad Gutierrez, Van Drugman. Your top 5 right now. Pure chaos breaking out in Nashville. Sable and Hang banging doors. Hang taking 4th. Excuse me, 5th. Hogan 4 laps to go, leading us down. Your points leader and leader of the Dolly's Music City 200. Hogan, Drugman, Owen, Hang, and Sable, your top 5. Drugman doing everything he can to get there with 3 laps to go.
Is it gonna be Colby or is it gonna be Van?
Colby, hell yeah, brother Hogan. I don't think he's won yet in this series, but he's our points leader. The guy who's been out front most of the year has improved. My pick to be the most improved driver of the year. Out in front, 2 laps to go. It is Modelo time in turns 1 and 2. Drugman, Owen. White flag is out for Dolly's Music City 200. Hogan, your points leader, as I mentioned before. An exclamation point on this season if he were able to pull out the win. Going into turn 3 and 4, it is Modelo time here at Nashville Superspeedway. Dolly's Music City 200 winner is Colby. Hell yeah, brother Hogan, brother. Yeah, brother. Yeah,
Hogan, the man.
Locust
the myth,
Fork,
the
Alabama. Legend. Winning. Van Drugman, Gary Owen, your top 3. Min Hang, Eric Sable, Mike DeWalt, Connor Rowe, Joe Stafford, Brad Gutierrez, and Jay Cook. Your top 10. What an exciting finish. Colby's going to burn it down here as we get set for the Gears Cup Series post-race show. Again, we will talk to our drivers here shortly and then tee it up for next week. As we get ready here to break it on down again, your top 10, Colby Hogan, Van Drugman, Gary Owen, Min Hang, Eric Sable, Mike DeWalt, Connor Rowe, Joe Stafford, Brad Gutierrez, and Jay Cook. Brandon Meyer, Travis Stroney, Ryan Robertson, Jesse Becker, Chase Kroll, Nicholas Van Hebert, Stephen Gurley Jr., Gary Smith, and Jonathan Militia, with Mike Poole rounding out your top 20.
And that's the way the cookie crumbled this evening.
That is the way the cookie crumbles. Let's see what's going on here with my music. Then we'll turn it down. As everybody assembles into the broadcast waiting room. Again, Colby, Van Trugman, and Gary Owen. We'll get them in the broadcast waiting room here in just a moment. Again, thank you for coming out here for the Dolly's Music City 200 at Nashville Superspeedway. We will get you down with the interviews in just a moment. To give you a little taste here of what's going on. Give me just one moment while I add some other aspects to this. But again, much appreciative tonight. Of anybody involved with this race. It was a good race here tonight. Overall, very good race, very compelling, very rich in awesomeness. Again, third place finisher here tonight. Let's talk with him, Gary Owen. Gary, talked to you last week. Again, I figured we'd talk to you this week. Having a great run, starting, I think in 5th, finishing 3rd. Yeah. Again, 60 seconds or less. Describe your evening and how it went.
It was good. I mean, we had a good start. It was unfortunate, so much crashing tonight, so it was really hard to get into a groove and get some proper racing there. But towards the end, I mean, cleaned up a lot, and we had a good little, 30 lap run or so, and I was really disappointed to see that caution because I was making a pass for second. I think we saved our tires probably the best there in the top group, and I felt pretty confident if we went green to the end to maybe fight with Van. Didn't quite work out. I had a missed shift on one restart and couldn't get it to go into 3rd, so we went back down to 14th, but we recovered nicely, obviously. Pushing a little bit too hard in the last couple of laps. I cracked the wall, gave up second to Van, but everyone's so dead even there, so if you give up a spot, you're not getting it back. But I mean, I can't complain. P5 start, P3 finish, good points day, great start to the season.
Yeah, for the number 87, looks like Chevrolet Camaro, you had a good run. Anybody want to give a shout out to?
Let's see. I'll shout out my mom and my dad who are watching the broadcast right now, so shout out
Hell
to them.
yeah. Is this last name Owen?
Yes.
Mr. and Mrs. Owen, thank you for watching the stream, and thank you for supporting your son.
Yeah,
I mean, that's awesome.
It's great. Thank you, guys.
You are welcome again. Gary Owen finishing in 3rd in that number 87 Chevrolet Camaro Target car. Thank you for coming out here tonight, sir.
Thank you.
You are welcome. Van Trugman finishing in 2nd. Not normally the conversation that we would have, but again, 2nd place, not too bad. Again, the all-time wins leader, last year's champion, serving why he is still a prominent force here in the Gears Cup Series. Van, how you doing in 60 seconds or less? How'd your race go?
Up, down, back up again, down again, and I had the race won. It was in the pocket, and then it wasn't. Guy didn't go on the outside of the race. And then the guy didn't go on the restart. Colby had a clear lane. And I just got bounced around on the race, but I had no chance.
I mean, it happens. It happens. It is racing. Van, you're always a dominant force. Again, I love having you in the league. You make people, I guess I guess I would define it as you sit up straight in your seat and you're like, well, shit, Van Drugman's here. I need to be on top of my game. Again, congratulations on a 2nd place finish. And I think you started 3rd. Anybody want to give a shout out to tonight?
Nah, not. I mean, shout out to Colby. Good. I mean, he was pretty good all day. I feel like I beat him. I beat him, but not the results won't say it.
Yeah,
Oh, well.
again, unfortunately, that is what happens at Nashville. You think you have it, and the carpet gets swept right out from under you. But again, second place, not too bad of a finish. And congratulations, brother.
I just feel like I should be at the top of the power ranking. Man, I don't,
Hey, man, you're going to have to talk to Matt about that. I don't make the power ranking, bro.
I know. I've been talking to him. So, like, hey, man.
You got to
said he
shoot him a
wants-
couple DMs. Maybe he bumps you up a couple spots. Maybe you're like the Chiefs. I don't know.
I want that one spot, man. And I know he's not going to give it to me, but I feel like I earned it. For the
I don't
drive.
know, man. Hey, man, I'm out of that. I don't make those decisions, but I do wish you the best of luck. Hopefully you throw him a DM. Again, congratulations on the second place finish.
Drop the DMs.
he's like, dude, I fucking deserve it. I'm like, bro, I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't make the rules. I just make them up and write them down. Again, Colby Hogan, you're a winner tonight. Having a wonderful time. Capitalizing. Again, he is a points leader. Bringing it home. Colby, unmute your fucking mic. I got to talk to you. How are you feeling, sir? 60 seconds or less.
A lot happier than last week.
Hey, if you've got a video, share your video. Let's see your camera. Let's see your face.
No, I
Show
ain't
the
got
world your face. Oh, my God, Colby. How long have I known you now? You've seen my face. You've seen my fat face right here on TV. Am I right?
Few times.
I'm calling him out. But anyways, Colby, how was your night? How did it go?
It was pretty good. Ran up front pretty much the whole time, and got the strategy right at the end.
Strategy was really good. I mean, you executed it perfectly. Again, you are our points leader. I think a low-key contender that I don't think anybody accounted for. I mean, I've known you for a while now. I know you're into the road course racing, but you've really dominated here on the ovals, especially just finishing up front, finishing consistently, at least through the last 4 races of the year. Do you have anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Derek Smith.
Derek Smith. That's it? That's all you got?
Oh yeah.
Anybody
Shout
else?
outs to Derek Smith.
Anybody else in the world? Come on,
Dolly.
Colby, bring it home. All
Nope,
right,
just
you're
Derek
killing me.
Smith.
You're killing me. Derek Smith it is. Congratulations. Wonderful finish. P1. Andy B saying, I don't know if we could get any worse than that, but that was funny. Renoir, before we tee it up to next week, any final thoughts from your end? You're on
Nope,
camera.
just Derek
You're live.
Smith. Just Derek Smith.
Derek Smith. Derek Smith. Shout out to you. I don't know what you've done, but you've affected
Just
Colby
Derek
Hogan's
Smith.
life a much, where you're the only honorable mention here tonight. Again, we're going to tee it up here next week. The Old Smoky Moonshine 250 right here. Again, sponsored by Amon Gurmak right here on twitch.tv/horseboat. Tomorrow night, IRP. Twitch.tv/Base Puppy. Nate Williams on the call for that. Andy Visag, any thoughts from this week going into next week? We got Bristol. What are your thoughts going into next week?
So, what I gotta say for thoughts for next week is no fog.
I hope. I mean, we're still in, Tennessee? We're still in Tennessee, so it could definitely be a possibility.
It is a possibility. Shorter track, gonna be a lot more technical. Hopefully our drivers are ready for the challenge that it does present, especially with that many cars on the track. Otherwise, it's going to be for a long night for the drivers and for our viewers and our broadcast.
That is true. But again, B. Meyer, again, good race now to take a leave. I wish you the best of luck. Please keep us updated on what's happened in the recent future of yourself and what you're doing and what you're dealing with. We would love to give a prognosis and updates for everybody who's watching. Again, next week, you're going to see the Old Smoky Moonshine 250 at Bristol Motor Speedway, March 31st.
We should both get some Old Smoky for next week.
Yeah, I think I'm going to
you should
invest
get a
in
jar,
some salted caramel.
I'll get a jar of something that's Old Smoky, and we'll partake a few in honor of the race.
I mean, honestly, if I could suggest, I drink Old Smoky Salty Caramel. That is probably the best brand of what they offer for whiskey. But again, for the Dolly's Music City 200, that is Andrew Biseg, a.k.a. Trenoir. I am Tom Torrey, a.k.a. Horseboat, bringing you all the action, all 25 races long here this season for the Gears Cup Series. Wishing you a wonderful Monday night and seeing you next week to the Old Smoky Moonshine 250 right here on Twitch.tv. Again, have a wonderful work week. We'll see you back on Monday night.